What's going on, YouTube? This is Wawa Echo. My name is Zach, and well, I'm in this thing alone today. Unfortunately, my colleague is not feeling well. He's been sick for several days, so we haven't had time to get together and make this video. So he sent me his predictions for No Mercy, and we kind of talked about it a little bit. So I hope I do justice with this video. But thankfully, because he's not here, we don't have to see him with that belt, and we don't have to hear about how he's going to retain his championship, the Wawa Echo World Heavyweight Championship, at No Mercy, because I believe that I'm going to be taking it. I feel really confident about this. We have 8 matches on the card, so let's go through each of them and see what we're looking at. So the first match we're going to talk about is Elias Samson versus Apollo Crews. And for me, this match is kind of random. Maybe I missed something on Raw. But I know this past Raw, Elias was in a 6-pack challenge for the chance to face Miz for the Intercontinental title. And so, like, nothing, and Apollo Crews had nothing to do with that. So maybe I missed something in the storyline. But I'm really digging Elias. Like, I'm really getting comfortable with it. Well, I'm liking his character, honestly. I like his athleticism in the ring, because he shows it from time to time, and so I'm beginning to really like him. I think Parker would agree with that, because we're actually both going for Elias to pick up the victory here. No reason for Crews to really win, especially since he's not been relevant for ever. And Elias really needs to pick up a really good win, and it'd be good to do it here at No Mercy. So Parker has Elias. I also have Elias. The next match we want to talk about is one that we're both kind of excited for, and I'll get to that reason in just a second. It's the Cruiserweight Championship match between champion, the King of the Cruiserweights, Neville, versus the challenger, Enzo Amore. We both hope that Neville just destroys Enzo. Like, I kind of like Enzo, sort of. Like, I mean, I like his. I don't know how to explain it. I like that he's so talented. That, I mean, he works very well, but his attitude and demeanor, not just backstage, but you can tell that it comes out in his kayfabe character as well. I'm liking him less and less, but really, it's not that we don't like Enzo. It's that there's no reason he should be challenging for the Cruiserweight Championship match against freaking Neville. So, we both hope that Neville destroys Enzo, and we know that he's going to retain his title, because there is no way he's dropping into that fool. So, we both have Neville for that match. The next match we'll talk about is Dean Ambrose versus Seth Rollins, or not versus Seth Rollins. Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins versus Cesaro and Sheamus for the Raw Tag Team Championships, where Ambrose and Rollins are coming in as champion. We're both still really hype about the reunion of these two, and they put on such great matches. All 4 of them, really. They put on such great matches, and we're really looking forward to this one, in the sense that because they are so good, that it's probably going to be a good match. However, I personally hope that this is kind of going to close the feud between them, because this is, what, 3rd or 4th pay-per-view where they've been in some sort of competition with each other. And we talked about the SmackDown Tag Team Championships, how the New Day and the Usos are doing that. I mean, they put on great matches, but don't overdo it. Like, you'll eventually get to where you've done everything, and now you're repeating yourself. And we don't want that. In the case that, I mean, like, it's not entertaining if you're just repeating the same things over and over again. So, I'm excited to see what they bring out for this match. And we both believe that Rollins and Ambrose are going to retain their titles. So, we're both going with Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose as the victors. The next match we're going to talk about is Finn Balor versus Bray Wyatt. Well, and might I say, the human Finn Balor versus the God Bray Wyatt. Parker really kind of, I guess, is really into this feud because he likes how Goldust came into the equation, and I see it too. I mean, I don't know. I feel like they just could have built the feud without Goldust and doing that to him, but hey, it worked. It really did, and so I think Parker is really into this, really seeing what the difference will be between the Demon King or the Demon Finn Balor facing Bray Wyatt versus the human Finn Balor. And so he thinks that Parker believes that Finn Balor will pick up the victory here. And I can see that. I won't agree with it because I'm going with Bray Wyatt. But I can agree with maybe the reasoning behind that. Like I said, we didn't really get to talk much about why we picked these individuals. But honestly, Finn Balor, I feel like he needs to win the feud. Well, Bray Wyatt also needs to win the feud, obviously, because he just needs to win. But I can see it going either way, honestly. So, I don't know. I picked Bray Wyatt. Parker picks Finn Balor. It'll be interesting to see what they do different. If they do anything different besides it just being Finn Balor. It'll be interesting. Like what's gonna change in his character, what's gonna change in the match. So we'll see. Parker, Finn Balor, myself, Bray Wyatt. Next match that we are going to discuss is the Intercontinental Championship match between the champion, The Miz, versus the challenger, Kurt Angle's son, Jason Jordan. Now, Jason Jordan won the opportunity for this match in a six-pack challenge, which was a really good match. I really liked it. It was awesome. And he sort of like earned his way. In a way he didn't sort of. I mean, he earned his way. He faced 5 other men and defeated them. And 2 of them were the Miztourage. And so, I don't think he has a chance in this match, though. I don't see him winning the title this soon. This is the first match against each other. Parker's been saying it for so long that everything has been building up to this point. We don't like it. Parker especially doesn't like it. And for very good reasons. I mean, the whole storyline just sucks. Like, with Jason Jordan being Kurt Angle's son, and him just being able to get this opportunity. I mean, he did win a match to get the opportunity, but let's be honest. It's because he's Kurt Angle's son. And so it sucks, but The Miz does great work in the ring and on the mic. So this may be a good match. And Jason Jordan is talented, obviously. He's very good in the ring. So we'll see where this goes. Parker is going with The Miz retaining his championship, and I am also going with The Miz retaining the title because, like I said, Jordan should not win this soon. Let him win later on if you're going to have him win. They're probably going that route. He'll eventually win. Not the first match, though. And I don't know if it'll be... I'm doubting it's going to be a clean victory. The Miztourage is going to get involved somehow. But we both think that The Miz will be declared the victor and walk out as the Intercontinental Champion. And the next match is the Raw Women's Championship match between champion Alexa Bliss and challengers Bayley, Nia Jax, Sasha Banks, and Emma. Can we first discuss how stupid this match is? First off, it's almost like they never want... I know the last pay-per-view, it was Sasha versus Alexa one-on-one, but it just seems like for several months, they don't want a one-on-one. They want multiple women, and that's not even like the only thing that makes this match suck. Why is Emma in this match? I mean, it's rumored that she's going to take the pinfall to protect all the other participants, or the submission, whatever happens. She'll take the loss. But why put her in that position? Like, if you're not going to use her properly, if she's just going to be kind of the afterthought. And in this past Raw, where was Emma? She wasn't anywhere. You had Nia Jax versus Alexa Bliss. Yeah, Sasha Banks entering and kind of interfering, helping Nia Jax pick up the victory. Then you had, well, not not directly, but it ended up happening. And then you had the return of Bayley, and that was kind of odd in and of itself, with Alexa Bliss trying to be buddy buddies with Bayley and Sasha Banks. Like, I was thinking about this earlier. Like, is she face now? Because Nia Jax turned on her, so one of them has to be the face. But like, they're both heels. I don't know. She's kind of acting more of a face. I I personally think she does better work as a heel. Um, but whatever. She's probably still gonna do best at whatever role she's put in. Also, why is Bayley in the match? Um, I I get that, like, you want to push her, and she connects with the crowd, so you want her out there and you want her in matches and high profile matches, and this is high profile. Let's be honest. I mean, it's a multiple women match for a title. I mean, it is high profile in a way. Um, not as high profile as the matches we're gonna be talking about after this, but still yet. Why was Bayley just randomly kind of thrown in there just because she showed up and helped beat the crap out of Nia Jax? It's all stupid. The match, the thought process, it's all just, it's ridiculous. Like, if anything, you should have kept Alexa, Sasha, and maybe Nia Jax. Why are Emma and Bayley in this match? I don't understand. But that's the way it is because WWE is so stuck in their ways. So, the predictions, I think that Alexa Bliss will walk away with her championship. I think she'll get the victory. Parker thinks that Sasha will become the new women's champion. And he also thinks that it's possible, the reason why she'll win is because she'll turn heel on Bayley in the match. The only problem I have with that is there was hints of it like a couple months ago, and it was just kind of building up and building up as if like that was gonna happen, especially when Sasha was champion and when Bayley was champion. I think she was champion. I don't know. It's been so long. I've slept since then. But like last Monday, if that was gonna happen, why wouldn't you have like planted the seeds then? Maybe they'll swerve us and she'll be champion. She'll turn heel and be champion. Now, the last thing I want to say about this match, though, is that the reason why I don't think Sasha, and I don't like that I know this, I don't like that it's backstage news has become public knowledge, but it seems like Sasha is unhappy with her place in WWE, especially with her booking as being champion but never holding it for more than a week or two. And it's kind of annoying, to be honest. No one likes it, and Sasha definitely doesn't like it, and she's let WWE know that. And what does WWE usually do if someone complains? They get Enzo Amore. They get oiled up, slip through a shark cage, and in their underwear, and just fall flat in the middle of the ring. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if they'll give Sasha the title, and maybe they will. Honestly, I would be okay losing if that meant Sasha Banks was champion for a decent time. So if this match decides it, so be it. But I'm going with Alexa Bliss retaining, and Parker will go with Sasha. Next, we're going to talk about the WrestleMania caliber match. Roman Reigns versus John Cena. I feel like this is going to be a really good match. I mean, I hope it's going to be a really good match. And it should be. It's very high profile. You have two of the top guys competing with each other. It's a big deal, and I hope that they don't drop the ball on this. I hope they make it entertaining. I hope it's a fight. I want a fight, just like the main event, which we'll talk about in a minute. I want a fight, and I want to see them just completely try to destroy each other. They've destroyed each other on the mic so far, so do it in the ring. Just kill each other. Go give it your all. And so, Parker has Roman Reigns picking up the victory in this match, and I have also Roman Reigns. I wanted to say John Cena so bad. I was so close to saying John Cena. But the problem with that is he's a part-timer, so I don't know. I haven't really heard this confirmed, but he's probably going to go away after this match. I mean, he does. It's like every match. He's been here since July, I believe, and been consistent, but it's about time for him to leave again because he's a part-timer. So, and maybe he doesn't leave. Maybe Cena has won the past couple pay-per-views against Rusev and against someone else. Baron Corbin, and I think that kind of builds Cena up in a way that when Roman Reigns defeats Cena, it's even a bigger deal because Cena has come back from his time off and done very well in matches. So I don't know. We'll see. It's interesting. It'll be an interesting match to watch. But we both have Roman Reigns picking up the victory in this one. And now it's time for the main event. The Universal Championship match between the champion Brock Lesnar versus the challenger, the Monster Among Men, Braun Strowman. This match is going to be epic. Except I hope that it's not a squash match. Like, I can see WWE doing this to swerve us. But honestly, I could see the bell ringing and somehow Lesnar picking him up for an F5 or I don't know. I could see it being a squash match, like really quick. I don't want that to happen. I don't think it will. Like, it's a possibility, but not very probable, in my opinion. But I want to see. We both think it's gonna be epic. It has a big fight feel to it. You have two big monsters just colliding. Braun Strowman has looked so strong against Brock Lesnar, but you know what? I feel like they do this with so many of Brock Lesnar's opponents, and every time Paul Heyman sits there and says, "You're gonna defeat Brock Lesnar because you're bigger, you're badder, you're better." He does this all the time with his opponents. He builds his opponents up. Randy Orton, for instance, just a year ago, a little over a year ago, he said, "Just one RKO and you will defeat the Beast." Brock Lesnar won. And Goldberg the same way. And it's just, it's getting annoying how people will go over on Brock Lesnar, or not matches, but like they'll build their opponent up, and then Brock Lesnar still wins. So is this different? I don't know. Honestly, don't know, because I have a feeling Lesnar will be the champion at the end of the show. But my prediction is that Braun Strowman wins. I think it'll be DQ or count out, which, and if it ends in a double count out, then I don't think it will. But if it ends in a double count out, that just means we're both wrong, because technically it's a draw, or we both get a point. I don't know. We'll discuss that later. But I'm going with Braun picking up the victory, and that's what matters. I think Lesnar will retain the actual title, but I do think Braun will pick up the victory, which means that if he actually does win and get the title, I'll be right, because my prediction was that he wins. So either way, I think Braun Strowman's going to win, and I don't know where that goes. Lesnar may pick up the title again later on, because the rumored match is still Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. So, I don't know. And Parker is going with Braun Strowman. Now, he's going with Braun Strowman legitimately going over and getting the belt. So, we both have Braun Strowman picking up the victory. What happens afterwards is sort of a difference. Like, I want Braun Strowman to be champion. He's good. I mean, he is good. He's gotten there. He just needs to keep improving. And I could see him as champion. He's a legitimate looking champion. So we're excited to see this main event. It's going to be awesome. And whoever wins, it's just going to be altogether a great match. So those are our predictions. So that is it, guys. 8 matches on the card. We have 2 differences. So it's going to be pretty awesome to see who walks out as the new Wawa Echo World Heavyweight Champion. We have yet to come up with a punishment. We also have yet to actually film the punishment from SummerSlam. Things have been so crazy. I haven't felt well, then he hasn't felt well. Things just aren't coming together like they should. The weather has not been permitting to do the type of punishment we're looking at. So it's crazy, but we're going to get to it. I promise you. But we'll come up with the punishment before we watch the pay-per-view, before our reactions. And then so in the reaction video, when we start it, you'll see our decision about the punishment. Now, because Parker is champion, he gets to pick it. So maybe he's hiding it from me and waiting until we watch No Mercy. But honestly, I'm ready. I'm ready to watch it. I'm excited to watch it with him and to see what kind of matches we have on the card. Hopefully, it's going to be a great card. I guess that's it. But this has been Wawa Echo, and signing off is Zach, and you'll see Parker in the reaction video. So if you like this video, be sure to like it below the video. If you like our content and want to see more, click subscribe. If you want to see me go through a table, because that's the punishment for SummerSlam, hit subscribe and follow our stuff. We love doing this. We're excited to do it. So comment below if you agree with any of our thinking, any of our predictions, or if you disagree, and tell us why. But that's all I got. Take care. We will see you later. Peace.